Build muscle after 60 with gentle, nourishing choices. These 8 protein-rich foods can help slow down muscle loss and support your strength, sometimes even more effectively than eggs. For many years, eggs have been seen as one of the best ways to maintain muscle health. And while they are certainly nutritious, they may not be the only, or even the most powerful, option available to you. If you're watching this, you may have started noticing small changes in your body. Perhaps lifting groceries feels a little more tiring than it used to, or climbing stairs now requires a moment of pause. These changes can feel concerning, but they are also a natural part of aging, and there is something you can do about them. With the right foods and a little daily care, your body can still regain strength, improve balance, and feel more capable again. It's never too late to support your muscles in a gentle, natural way. Maybe standing up from your favorite chair without using your arms for help has become surprisingly difficult, or walking long distances leaves you feeling drained and fragile. These everyday moments can spark a deep fear of physical decline, the terrifying thought of becoming a burden to your loved ones, and the ultimate dread of losing your independence forever. But I am here to tell you something incredibly important right now. So please listen closely, because this could change the rest of your life. The muscle that melts away as you get older is not your fault. It is not a weakness of willpower. It is biology. It is a scientifically documented condition known as sarcopenia, an age-related process where your body literally begins to steal from its own muscle tissue to survive. As we age, our bodies develop something called anabolic resistance, which simply means that your aging muscles become incredibly stubborn and less responsive to the protein you consume. This means that the dietary rules you followed in your 30s and 40s simply do not work anymore. You need a completely new strategy, a highly targeted nutritional approach to pierce through that biological armor and force your body to rebuild and restore the vitality you thought was lost forever. You need to act now to protect your freedom, your comfort, and your physical strength. Before we dive into the staggering science behind these specific foods and reveal the undisputed champion of muscle preservation, I want to take a brief moment to ask you a question. Where are you watching this video from? Drop a comment below and let me know your city or country. We have an incredible global community of proactive individuals here, and reading your comments brings so much joy and connection to us all. And if you find this information helpful, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and tap the thanks button to support our work. Your interaction helps this video reach more seniors who are desperately looking for these exact answers. So by engaging, you are actually performing a wonderful act of altruism that could serve as a lifesaver for someone else. Now, stay with me until the very end, because the number one food on this list is a massive game changer that you probably already have in your kitchen right now. Let us begin our countdown with food number 8, which is brown rice. Now, you might be thinking that brown rice is just a carbohydrate and has nothing to do with protein or building muscle, but that is a dangerous misconception. Brown rice is a critical component in your fight against sarcopenia. While it does contain a modest but important amount of plant-based protein, its true power lies in its staggering magnesium content and its complex carbohydrates that provide a slow, steady release of glucose into your bloodstream. Your muscles desperately need this steady energy to perform any kind of physical activity, whether that is walking through the park or doing light resistance training. Without adequate, slow-burning glucose, your body will literally tear down your existing muscle tissue to create the energy it needs, effectively accelerating muscle loss. Furthermore, the magnesium in brown rice is a critical mineral that plays a massive role in muscle contraction and relaxation, helping to prevent those painful cramps and spasms that can ruin a good night of sleep and make you fearful of moving too much during the day. Digestion is also a major concern as we age, and the dietary fiber in brown rice ensures that your digestive system operates smoothly, allowing your body to efficiently absorb the amino acids from the other powerful protein sources we are about to discuss. Moving on to food number 7, we have a beloved staple that has been unfairly demonized for decades, and that is pasta. Yes, you heard me correctly, pasta. For years, the diet industry has tried to convince you that pasta is your enemy, an unhealthy, heavy food that will only make you gain unwanted weight and sluggishness. We are completely reframing that myth today. When consumed in appropriate portions, especially if you choose whole wheat or protein-enriched varieties, pasta serves as an incredible, muscle-preserving foundation for your diet. Just like brown rice, pasta provides the essential carbohydrates needed to spare your precious muscle tissue from being cannibalized for energy. But beyond that, it offers a surprisingly decent amount of protein and serves as the perfect delivery vehicle for leaner, more potent protein sources. Think about how comforting and familiar a warm bowl of pasta is. That nostalgia and comfort are important because eating should not feel like a clinical chore. It should be an enjoyable experience that naturally encourages you to consume the calories and nutrients your body needs to fight back against anabolic resistance. By combining pasta with vegetables and a high-quality protein, you create a synergistic meal that fuels your day, protects your muscles from oxidative damage, and keeps you feeling full and satisfied without the guilt. Now, if pasta provides the comforting foundation of energy, the next item on our list elevates our nutritional strategy to an entirely new level. Food number 6 is scallops. If scallops are the ocean's delicate treasure, they are also an absolute nutritional powerhouse for aging muscles. These beautiful, tender morsels of seafood are incredibly dense in highly bioavailable protein, while being astonishingly low in fat and calories. This means you are getting a massive dose of the building blocks your body needs without the heavy, sluggish feeling that sometimes accompanies red meat. Scallops are also rich in vitamin B12, a critical nutrient that becomes increasingly difficult for our bodies to absorb as we get older. Vitamin B12 is absolutely essential for maintaining healthy nerve function and producing red blood cells, which are responsible for carrying oxygen directly to your aging muscles. When your muscles are properly oxygenated, they are less prone to fatigue, allowing you to stay active and independent for much longer periods. Furthermore, scallops contain unique anti-inflammatory compounds that help reduce the systemic inflammation often associated with sarcopenia. This inflammation acts like a smoldering fire inside your body, quietly breaking down muscle tissue and causing joint pain. By incorporating scallops into your diet, you are effectively helping to extinguish that fire, protecting your fragile muscle fibers, and promoting an environment where muscle protein synthesis can actually occur. If scallops are the delicate treasure of the sea, our next food is its versatile, everyday powerhouse. Food number 5 is shrimp. Shrimp is arguably one of the most convenient, delicious, and protein-packed foods you can possibly find at your local grocery store. What makes shrimp so incredibly special for seniors fighting muscle loss is not just its massive protein content, but a magnificent antioxidant called astaxanthin. This is the natural pigment that gives shrimp its beautiful pinkish-red color when cooked, and it is an absolute marvel of science. Astaxanthin is renowned for its ability to neutralize oxidative damage at a cellular level, acting as a powerful shield that protects your muscle cells from the natural wear and tear of aging. But the benefits of shrimp do not stop there. It is also an excellent source of iodine, which is absolutely vital for maintaining a healthy thyroid gland. Your thyroid regulates your entire metabolism, and a sluggish metabolism can make you feel incredibly lethargic, sapping the energy you need to stay active and preserve your mobility. Additionally, shrimp provides structural support for your joints, helping to ease the stiffness and discomfort that often discourage seniors from taking those daily walks or participating in light exercise. With shrimp, you are not just feeding your muscles, you are lubricating your joints, protecting your cells, and fueling your metabolic engine all at the same time. The next protein source keeps us in the aquatic realm but shifts our focus to a remarkably accessible and easily digestible fish. Food number 4 is tilapia. For many seniors, chewing and digesting heavy meats can become a genuine hurdle, leading to an unconscious reduction in overall protein intake, which is disastrous for sarcopenia. Tilapia solves this problem brilliantly. It is incredibly flaky, soft, and easy on the digestive tract, ensuring that your body does not have to work overtime just to extract the nutrients it desperately needs. But the real magic of tilapia lies in its impressive amino acid profile, specifically its high concentration of an essential amino acid called leucine. Leucine is the master key that unlocks the door to muscle protein synthesis. When you consume leucine, it sends a powerful biological signal to your muscles telling them to start rebuilding and repairing themselves, effectively bypassing the anabolic resistance that makes aging muscles so stubborn. Without enough leucine in your diet, all the other protein you eat might simply be wasted. Tilapia delivers this critical trigger in a light, mild-tasting package that can be seasoned and prepared in countless delicious ways. Furthermore, tilapia is rich in phosphorus, a mineral that works hand in hand with calcium to maintain strong, dense bones. Since muscle health and bone health are intimately connected, protecting your skeletal structure is just as important as feeding your muscles if you want to maintain your physical independence and avoid the devastating consequences of a fall. The next protein source takes us back to land, and it may surprise you because it has been terribly misunderstood for a very long time. Food number 3 is pork tenderloin. When most people hear the word pork, they instantly think of greasy bacon, heavy sausages, or fatty chops that doctors have warned them to avoid for the sake of their heart health. We are reframing pork today by focusing specifically on the tenderloin, which is an entirely different story. Pork tenderloin is exceptionally lean, often rivaling or even beating chicken breast in its low-fat content, while delivering a staggering amount of high-quality, muscle-building protein. It is a powerful weapon in your culinary arsenal because it is deeply satisfying, incredibly versatile, and packed with a unique nutritional profile that aging bodies crave. One of the most critical components of pork tenderloin is its exceptionally high level of thiamine, also known as vitamin B1. Thiamine is absolutely vital for energy metabolism. It is the nutrient responsible for converting the carbohydrates you eat, like that brown rice and pasta we discussed earlier, into usable energy for your muscles and your brain. Without adequate thiamine, you will feel constantly exhausted, weak, and unmotivated to move, which is the exact opposite of what you need to fight back against sarcopenia. By incorporating lean pork tenderloin into your weekly routine, you are providing your body with a dense source of muscle-preserving amino acids while simultaneously supercharging your energy levels so you can stay active, vibrant, and fully engaged in your daily life. Moving closer to the absolute top of our list, we find a food that is synonymous with comfort, health, and profound recovery. Food number 2 is turkey breast. While many people only think of turkey during the holidays, it should absolutely be a year-round staple for anyone over the age of 70 who is serious about stopping muscle loss. Turkey breast is an elite source of incredibly lean protein, offering an abundance of all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot produce on its own. But what truly sets turkey apart and earns it the number 2 spot on this prestigious list is its exceptionally high concentration of the amino acid tryptophan. You have probably heard jokes about tryptophan making people sleepy after a large Thanksgiving meal, but the science behind this is actually a massive advantage for your muscle health. Tryptophan is a direct precursor to serotonin and melatonin, the hormones responsible for regulating your mood and, more importantly, your sleep cycle. Deep, restorative sleep is the critical missing piece of the muscle-building puzzle that so many seniors overlook. You do not actually build muscle while you are awake or while you are exercising. You build and repair muscle tissue exclusively while you are in deep sleep. If you are suffering from fragmented sleep, insomnia, or frequent waking, your body is being robbed of the vital hours it needs to synthesize new muscle proteins and heal the micro-tears caused by daily movement. By consuming turkey breast, you are not only delivering a massive dose of pure protein to your starving muscles, but you are also naturally promoting the deep, high-quality sleep required to maximize recovery. It is a dual-action lifesaver that helps you wake up feeling refreshed, stronger, and more physically capable of taking on the day with confidence and vitality. And now, we have finally arrived at the climax of our journey. The ultimate weapon, the undisputed champion of muscle preservation for seniors. The number 1 food that works better than eggs to build muscle fast and stop sarcopenia in its tracks is chicken, specifically lean chicken breast. It might seem too simple, too common, or too ordinary to be the ultimate secret weapon, but the science backing chicken is absolutely extraordinary and undeniable. Chicken breast is the purest, most efficient, and most highly bioavailable delivery system for muscle-building amino acids available in the human diet. It is the gold standard by which all other protein sources are measured. When you are battling anabolic resistance, your body demands a massive, overwhelming surge of high-quality protein to trigger muscle protein synthesis, and chicken delivers this surge with unparalleled efficiency. It is packed to the absolute brim with leucine, the critical amino acid we discussed earlier that acts as the ignition switch for muscle growth. But unlike heavier meats, chicken is remarkably easy to digest, meaning that those vital amino acids are rapidly broken down and shuttled directly into your bloodstream, rushing to your fragile muscles exactly when they need them the most. Furthermore, chicken is rich in niacin, a B vitamin that plays a crucial role in cellular energy production and DNA repair, ensuring that your muscle cells remain young, resilient, and capable of adapting to the physical demands of your life. It provides a staggering amount of protein per calorie, allowing you to feed your muscles aggressively without consuming excess calories that could lead to unwanted weight gain, which would only place more stress on your aging joints. Chicken is universally accessible, incredibly affordable, and can be prepared in a million different ways, ensuring that you never experience palate fatigue. It is the absolute cornerstone of a muscle-preserving diet, the reliable, everyday hero that will stand between you and the creeping weakness of sarcopenia. But here is the most important takeaway from everything we have discussed today. While chicken is the undisputed champion, true strength, lasting vitality, and ultimate freedom from physical decline do not come from eating just one single superfood. They come from the powerful synergy of a beautifully balanced diet. It is the combination of the steady energy from brown rice and pasta, the joint-protecting astaxanthin in shrimp, the nerve-healing B12 in scallops, the bone-strengthening minerals in tilapia, the energy-boosting thiamine in pork tenderloin, the sleep-enhancing tryptophan in turkey, and the sheer, unadulterated muscle-building power of chicken that will ultimately save your independence. Your body is truly a remarkable and beautifully designed system. It needs a variety of nourishing elements to repair itself and gently support you through the natural process of aging. The good news is, you still have the ability to shape your future. With small, mindful choices, you can rebuild strength, restore energy, and continue living your life with confidence, balance, and grace. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 8 foods do you already enjoy, and which one would you like to add more of into your daily routine? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Your experience may encourage and inspire someone else on the same journey. If you found this helpful, consider liking the video and subscribing to Vital Health for more simple and supportive health guidance. And if you'd like to support our mission of helping people stay strong, healthy, and independent, you can tap the thanks button as well. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Herb.